Hey, it's your boy, Sergeant Huckton Henshins. So today we are reviewing Kamen Rider Revice, episode 29. You notice behind me, the shelf, got some of my stuff here in my garage. Pretty soon what we're going to do is going to have two floating shelves, one like here, here, and then like here. One's going to be my Forza driver, my build driver with the Genius full bottle, and the Revice driver with Thunder Gale on it, which I'm getting today. And then underneath it's going to be my Rio Soldier shelf. So you'll see my Rio Sulkin, then the Rio Soul Changer, Mosa Changer, and Max Rio Soul Changer. Just a kind of different way to display some of my stuff. I do have quite a bit, so I'm probably going to swap things out here and there, which will make for a fun background, I guess, backdrop. And underneath those shelves, I'm hoping to put my, what's it called? 01 poster that came with the release of 01 on Blu-ray with English subtitles and all that. So anyway, just a little heads up on the change in scenery and everything. In my garage, I can see a tote over there. But anyway, so also we're calling this the Henshin Hub. So anyway, today's episode was really good. Episode 29. I will say it was a bit, that was really loud, sorry. More of a fluffy episode, I guess you could say, than others. Didn't make it a bad episode, but it was more of a, like, what someone would call, like, a clip show episode, rather than, like, a normal episode that's pushing forward the plot. It still did, a little bit. Going off last episode, George lets him know that Hiromi is alive. And so he wants to make a video, and that he's lost his memory. He wants to make a movie, basically, to chronicle everything they've gone through up to when he disappeared, / died, whatever happened. I don't understand that all. And then pass that up to now to kind of update him and make, kind of kickstart his memory. And what's funny is that you get Ikki and Vice wanting to do their own version of the movie. You have Sakura and Daiji doing it a certain way, and I think George having his own as well. It's a pretty decent plot for it, honestly. We get to see some fun moments throughout the show, some of the debut fights for certain forms, some of the bigger moments that happen, fusing Ikki and Vice together, pulling them apart, blah, blah, blah. And it's really funny because at one point, Ikki and Vice have theirs done, and for some reason calls it Kamen Rider Vice, the, Hiromi special, blah, blah, blah. And it's really, poorly edited, and then they go to, get the footage, and he accidentally deletes all of it. So, Sakura and Daiji's is probably the best. It's very much so shot like a V cinema. Like they have little clips of Hiromi saying quotes and transforming and stuff, and it just very much so is trying to clearly be an homage to V cinema trailers and stuff. George's has a riff on the exercise thing where he's doing this exercise thing to tell Hiromi about everything. He even does a rider kick on the floor as part of the exercise and everything. So yeah, it's a fun little plot, kind of going back and forth through different plot points, and everybody kind of getting mad at each other that it's not done the right way, and finally they come together and make one final product that they want to go with. At this time, we also see that the Phoenix leader has his eyes set on Daiji to be the next Ulteka somehow, the next person to be taken over by Gifu or whatever. I don't know how that's going to go exactly because Kagerou's gone unless they somehow bring him back. Only thing I could see them do is making some kind of psychological break happen for Daiji where he has a split personality, which is Kagerou. Would be kind of cool to see him transform into evil again, just because the suit's pretty decent in my opinion. And to see if they would do something with the holy live stamp thing, and if it would be demonic evil or something like that for evil. But so yeah, he has his sights set on Daiji, which scares me because he's been through enough. I don't think that Daiji and Kagerou's back and forth and relationship was as deep as they were wanting it to be in that final fight and lead up to Holy Live. It was still a cool fight, and the sequence was great, and the collectible is cool, but it didn't quite have the punch it should have, I guess you could say. That's one part of it. Gifu is also making, which you see a full form of him. He looks kind of sort of jester clownish almost, which is weird. An interesting take, but he's not a rider. He's not a fucking Kamen Rider with a driver for once. That's all right. We've been used to that for so long, but it doesn't have to be that way. It's okay. It's refreshing when it's not. And he's making these new Neo or Super Giftarians that have different colors to them. And we do get at least one fight in the episode, which is Ikki and Vice becoming, Revice Thundergale. And they do destroy it, clearly. It's not made clear if it was made from a person or not, and if that freed the person by him doing it or what, but we do get a little bit of update going forward that Gifu is going to be the main villain alongside this Phoenix director, Muhahaha, evil human guy, and that they some part of it is them targeting Daiji, and that Gifu is making new soldiers. The other bigger thing we see, if you remember a while back, there was a few episodes in a row where we kept seeing pictures of Ikki, and he was disappearing slightly from each picture. We see that again in the picture in this episode. George notices that a picture with Ikki in it is starting to mess up, and he's like, huh? What's going on? He doesn't understand. And so at the end of the episode, we get all of them deciding what they're going to do. Sakura fully decides to completely 100% join Weekend and help them. Ikki's going to man the bathhouse, but still help when he's needed. And Daiji's going to excise the, rotten core of Phoenix, in his words. I don't know how successful he'll be. I don't think Daiji will die necessarily, but I do think he's going to go through some more shit before he comes out of it, at the end of it. Hopefully some good development for him and some more time for him. I do like him. I don't think he's a bad character. I just don't think he's been handled the best writing-wise. He's had some moments, but I like I said before, I wish that his and Kagero's back and forth and relationship in general was a bit deeper and better than it was with what we got, basically. And George, of course, says that he's going to... he will work with Weekend as well on the side and with his own dad if his dad's really, truly being truthful about wanting to stop Gifu. Which is a big thing for George, because I feel like he's got some resentment towards his dad and thought he was dead, and now he's back. And yeah, so... but again, some really good stuff in this episode. Again, mostly a fluffy, clip show type of thing, but it wasn't bad as a result of that. I was kind of worried when I saw the previews for it from last episode. I was like, not a clip show, because they can be hit or miss. They really can. There's few shows that do a clip show justice at all and do anything decent with it. It's really just an episode to pad out the episodes, because they need to, wait to kind of bump up the, plot to get to the next toy or whatever, basically. But it was done pretty well. And it was really entertaining watching them scramble around and try to film things, not know what they're doing, and the different ways they did it. Was really, really interesting. And I really liked that a lot. I'm hoping going forward we're going to see more of the dad of Genta Igarashi / whatever his real name is as Vale, his Kamen Rider Vale. I know that the miniseries is continuing. I think episode 2 should be out on the 10th or something like that. I don't know. So I plan on, once that's all done, that the series is all, come out, I'll then do a video on the entire thing. But I really want to see what they're going to go forward with that. Is he going to convince Vale to be good? Is he going to completely rip Vale out of him and destroy him? What's going to happen? And what this over demons thing is going to be. Because now George's demons, which he didn't explain how. Is there a demon inside of it? Is it his demon? Is it eating him? I'd like some explanation there. Explain everything else. But this whole over demons thing, which is presumably a power-up for demons or a new form or something, is it going to be an attachment for the normal demons driver? Is it going to be something for the Veil driver? And does that mean that Genta's going to lose that driver, and then maybe Hiromi will pick it up and they'll remodify it to not need a demon inside of it to work? Or what's going to happen with that? Yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see where the show goes. I think it's got a very nice, I don't want to say simple, but just a nice, easy to follow story right now. We have some little threads here and there. Oh, Aguilera did throw away her outfit. She got a new leather jacket type situation on. And I think Tamaki comes in at one point. Tamaki Go comes in, Julio, and is upset because he can't find her or something like that, and is worried that she's going back to Gifu. And she's not. She's actually just getting rid of her stuff so she doesn't have to think about it again. I guess her and Julio could become riders. I don't know. They don't need to. I think we have a good enough setup with Daiji, Ikki, and Sakura, and clearly George or whoever is demons at the time. Possibly Hiromi, So I don't think we need them to be that. I could see it with Julio and him using his original wolf Revice stamp. Maybe it purifies into some kind of other. Maybe they'll do it's a wolf slide. They won't do this. Won't match up this nicely, but they'll do a wolf, and then behind it will be what's his name? Fua. Vulcan behind it. But not though, because every time you think it makes sense of what animal they could use to represent a rider form on the Vice stamp, it never is what you think it is. Literally, the only connecting thing with the one for Build is that it's a kangaroo and they bounce just like bunnies do, I guess. But anyway, so we could get that. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. It's not like a, some grain of salt or something, oh, first reveal, let me let this out right now. It's just my own thoughts of what we can see going forward. But I'm pleasantly surprised with the show. Again, it was the first fluffy, not really anything plot happening episode we've had since the start, and we're almost 30 episodes in. Well, that's intense. We only have 20 episodes to go. We'll clearly have Thunder Gale for another 10, 12 episodes, and then we'll probably get the final form of some kind, which we do see a toy catalog recently that showed a little piece that it looks like it's like two T-Rex pieces that come apart and go together. I don't know how that works, but it does feed into some of the rumors and stuff that were given about Revice at the start as far as what some of the power-up items are going to be. So we'll have to see what it is. Again, I don't know where they're going to go with it because Thunder Gale feels Final Formish in the way of it combining the both of them together and in its jingle saying "We are Revice." So I don't know how they're going to really top that, but I mean, so far, in my opinion, they've topped a lot of their forms. I mean, I've been really impressed with the forms going forward so far, and I'm really excited to see where they go. So anyway, as far as the episode, kind of on a tangent there, probably give it a strong 8 out of 10. I didn't hate it. I do wish it had a teensy bit more plot stuff in there, but it gave enough sprinkling to kind of get you interested. I'm eager for more. So I'm an eager little bitch. But yeah, so probably a strong 8 out of 10. If you haven't checked it out, I did do a Demons Driver review on my channel. If you want to check it out under the Toku Toy Views playlist. Check out my other ones too on the Zenkaiger stuff and a few other things. Also did one on the DX Down Blaster recently. Went through some of the Sentai gears on there and the Avatar gears that I have. Pretty soon, I think today, as recording this, I should have Thunder Gale. So I want to try to review that for Tokutove. I know I have most of the stuff for Revice in terms of, not most of it, but like his main power-up forms, power-up items. So I could do like a rapid Tokutove of all of them, but I really just want to focus on Thunder Gale, and I'll show you some of the things it can do. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'm so happy to be here reviewing it for you and be able to have a platform to talk about these shows. Again, I do it for fun. It's a nice little way to kind of dump my brain of this Toku stuff and be able to talk to you guys who care about this stuff almost as much or even more sometimes, I think, honestly, than I do. And I really appreciate you guys. We found an awesome community, and, we're really, able to have a lot of fun here. I feel like the videos are fun. I get a laugh out of doing them, recording them, the Henshin videos, the reviews, all that. So I really appreciate you guys so much. We're just above 260, almost 270 subscribers, which is crazy. I never thought my dreams I'd ever get that many subscribers. Especially, like I said, when I started a Let's Play channel, I was at 80, and all of a sudden now I'm at like 200, like twice that, 3 times that now. So, but anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the episode. What do you guys think of the clip show kind of way of doing things with Revice, and what do you think is going to happen going forward? Both your crackpot theories and your real theories. I want to hear it all. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, commenting, all that good stuff. But as always, polish your nose. Stay hooked in Henshin's. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.